Hello, everyone. Roll Your Boat is here, and this is my day 5 of my mental health journey, my experiences. And I have to say that on this day 5, I am feeling pretty renewed. And it's because today I did take a release from work. So I was not at work today. I took a day off. Sometimes you need those days off to really regroup. That word almost came off, everybody. You know the word that I dread, that I have discontinued the use of. I'm trying my best to. I have been using that word. Um, oh, there it goes again. Sorry. I have to get my patience together today. So, yeah, I've been trying to remove that word from my vocabulary. Every day is going to be a new obstacle with it, but sooner or later, with practice, practice always makes perfect, and it will discontinue. It will one day erase from my vocabulary. I'm just trying as I go. But to the topic at hand, my mental strengthening is increasing. I'm getting a lot better, especially my anxiety intake on a lot of things. I feel that a lot of times with my mental health, it was very much surrounded by my anxiety levels being risen. A lot of times that can be the workplace could have been the cause of that, and me having sensitivity to my feelings and thinking that a lot of things are against me, not seeing the whole picture that a lot of times things are not as serious as they seem. So that is what I've been going through. And on this day 5, I can say that I am definitely feeling a better level of things. I'm very uplifted. And the guidance that I have put in place for myself in my mental health journey is going in a positive direction. So that's always a good thing to talk about, a good thing to observe and look upon for motivation, for a, a uplift of light. And I'm happy that I'm at this point. So yes, today I have to say I didn't have a lot of human contact, being that I was all from work, so I didn't do a whole lot. I did have most of the ending of my day going to get food. I did have a little bit of human contact, not too much, but it was very positive. I have to say, in my new light. So you you know, leaving the actual store and things like that, I did talk to certain people. You know, it was just a hi, bye, and a thank you, and I felt good about it. I didn't have a lot of negative. I didn't have, if any, negative vibes. It was all good vibes. And that's always a good way to take in your day off or whatever you are doing so that you can just make for a better day and a better surrounding, better routine. So always try to keep it in a shiny, sunny type of vibe when you are encountering people that you may not know. It's a lot of human nature out there to surround yourself around. So I am happy. I did wish I did get more involved with my brain training mental state so that I can learn to practice myself when I am in heavy anxiety type of environments. So it did help. This day off really helped me, and I'm glad I did feel positive effects. Now it was one degrees or one thing that I say that was a little bit of a downer on my day, and it's that my back was hurting today. more than normal. And I'm thinking that it's coming from my sleep intake. I did watch a video today that was very helpful, talking about things that may cause back pain. A big one that I did look upon was that the bed that I am sleeping on, I think that is a big reason of why I am having this back pain. And we all know back pain can lead to a lot of mental strain. It can. So that's definitely a part of mental health, learning how to control things that you can't control to help your mental anxiety be lowered. So I am in the process of seeing what I can do about getting a better comfort zone. And first thing I think is getting a better mattress. Now, this video I watched, the lady was talking about avocado mattress. So that may be something that I have to take in. I'm gonna be researching and see about getting me an avocado mattress, because she says that it's nothing but wonderful things that is said about this mattress. She has one and she seems like it's very much helpful when you are dealing with certain type of back pains. So that may be something that y'all also may want to get more research and more topics on, of an avocado mattress. First time I heard about it was today, and I think it was something for me to hear. So I will be looking more into that, especially when learning how to decrease anxiety with comfort. You have to have a comfort zone when dealing with anxiety, with mental health, education, anything like that. This can be very helpful, having that good comfort zone in your preparation to increase your mental flow, positive flow of things. So I will be looking more into that. I'm very happy I saw this. Another thing that was a positive today, though, other than that little negative type of pointer that I had with my back pain, but I did have, topping that off with a positive, is my voice is getting better. The viral infection is subsiding. I had to take a steroid to get it to subside. So I'm going to try my best to learn to take better care of my asthma, keeping it at bay so that I won't keep catching a viral type of infection, because I don't want to fall in the category of having to take steroids too much, because I know after a while they could cause different issues, especially with vision. And not only that, but I don't want my body to get immune to the steroid when I really may need it. So I have to do my best at committing to taking my daily inhaler and really focusing on my health, dealing with my respiratory area. That's a very big one, because that causes a lot of my heavy anxiety when I am having these attacks, these coughing attacks. It causes a lot of stress. So I'll make sure to mental stress, I'll make sure to commit to getting my inhaler and doing what I need to do to keep my airflow going about. So that's something to really think about. Another thing I watched in that video with my back pain is, it was also stated that some back pain can be caused by a diet that may not be the best. So I did have to think about that, like, what exactly am I eating? Am I eating healthier than than am I eating healthier, or am I eating maybe not as healthy? I think during my times when I am experimenting with foods, I may be on the more non-healthier side. So I have to think about that. And also I have to think about taking in more exercise. I did notice this year I have not started to work out yet. So I have to get back in tune with that, even if it's the start of doing doing squats or doing certain types of exercise routines to get back in the flow of working out and being more healthy. So your mental structure can build upon your everyday life and your routines, being that it could be work routines or social routines with what I am experiencing. So I will be looking into a lot of this thing, a lot of these different topics and different different obstacles so that I can cross them with the resources. Looking at these different resources so I can use them, utilize them in the best way possible to keep building and building upon better health, better mental health. So that's going to be something I'll be participating in, and I'm happy to say that I will be. And I'm glad I watched that video. That video was very helpful, and I learned some new things that I didn't know anything about. I never knew about an avocado mattress. So I'll be looking into it. Other than that, I did have time today to just really think very calmly, try my best to be more patient, practice my patience with myself, and I saw results. I did. I saw results that were needed. So this day 5 has been grand. It has been very good. It's been a very great day. It was pretty much an ending to the week, and I did feel it. I felt, and this has been a while since I've been able to feel the end of my week, because most of my days seem to just clutter together with a lot of time at work and pretty much trying to focus between work, creating content, and trying to involve myself with what I need to do mentally to sustain a positive outlook on things. So I'm happy that this has helped me. Creating these mental health vlogs has helped me see where I am, more stances, and telling myself, okay, this is where I'm at, looking at my reflection through what I have going on. So I'm seeing more. A lot of times when we are going through some mental struggles, we may be a blind eye to a lot. So showing myself where I'm at, where I'm headed, or where I may backtrack at is a very helpful key. So please take sight in what you have when you are trying to face your mental health struggles or your mental health setbacks, or just trying to show more awareness for your mental health journeys. This is something to know, that when you are going through creating content on these type of matters, that it starts with you. It starts with knowing where you are at the time. So always go back and reevaluate where you are, where your stance is. Mental health comes with a stance. And right now, I can say I know that I am at the end of the week and I feel good. I can feel where I am. And that's a lot of times that's the start of it. That's the start, and it can be progress. Yes, knowing your stance and where your mental health is. We have to get there. Sometimes someone on the forms of a therapist, they may can help you get there quicker. But if you are on an organic type of mental journey like I am, this is the best stance to take, and to show yourself your stance and keep it going. I say, and if you can bring in happiness and a peace of mind that it's going to be a good time, that's always good to have too. Now, this is something also I want to take a light on today that I saw. It was in the form of another video from a content creator. And I have to say, her stance on the topic of talking to certain folks may lead to them wanting to know negative about what you have going on. I have to say that I don't actually agree with that, because not everyone that may ask questions is out to only figure out what you have going on negatively. I don't think everybody wants a negative reaction. So I did see that, and I'm glad I was very patient with that video so that I could see just where it was headed and where this content creator may be in her mental health type of journey. I think at the time, I think right now, she may be feeling a lot of the effects that are happening in their environment. But when people tell you who they are, you should always take light upon it. And if you feel that it could be something that could affect you mentally, then make sure to maybe set thing that they say with too hard. You can always listen and I think observe people, but sometimes if their mental journey is totally different from yours, then you can always step back. But I don't want to tell you to avoid that person. No, don't at all, because opposition is sometimes it is unity. Sometimes opposition can bring unity, and all of your friends and people that you care about and that are involved in your life will not always agree. And that's a good thing. You don't want someone that's always going to agree with you and your plans. You want people that may be going in a different direction, because you may one day have to go down that direction too. So seeing just how they are going down, that can be practice. That can be something that can help you down the line so that you won't have too many faults and too many falls if you have to go down their path. So don't stand clear of these people. I will not be not looking at this content creator's videos. I still will be observing and seeing what she has going on. But I'm glad I was in a mental space today that helped me see exactly what she thought and how everything came into place to her on the lines of how she socializes with people. So that was something to look at and something that I observed today that was very helpful. And I'm glad I did. So I think today, out of everything I went through with my mental state, this has been a day where I was able to just sit and really focus on what my mental roundup has been overall, how I have been with creating this type of mental health vlog and life experience, and it is a plus. This is a 10 for me. Learning how to interact and learning how I am improving on my public speaking and improving on lowering my anxiety through talk, through a push of a laugh button is so helpful. I am very, I am learning to be more open and expand in my brain activity. It's amazing just how much I have widened my mental abilities. And I also had an excellent time talking to friends, Yesterday we had a good social type of interaction on a platform, and I'm livid on how I feel. And we had some very different opinions. And I can say that being that I have improved in my mental health, I was able to take all that in and not hold anything too hard and hold anything in my mind. I was able to very much make it into what it was, and it was a talk among friends, a talk among associates, and I was able to take what I can in and let everything else be what it was. It was very fun. It was very engaging. So I know that on my mental health journey, this is something that's needed. This right here. So I say practice makes perfect, as well as bringing patience into that category, into the group. It's all going to work out. And doing all of this, I really hope that this is a contribute to my supporters' lives, to people that may just be scrolling through live content. I hope that they are able to see this and to grasp upon it. And I hope that they can make this a part of their day, even if it's in the form of writing down a word, just one word. If you are having a day that you feel is just rushing through and you are not able to pick up on anything mentally, just write a word down. Write something that you know will make you feel better. If you got to write down the word positivity, write it down. If you feel like everything else around you has been negative based, has been a cloud that is very dark, write down something that is of a bright light. And it's going to help you know where you are standing. That stance is important, very important on your point of view of your life structure, where your experience lies, and you're going to have a better day. I really appreciate everybody joining me today. And if you are coming in at a later time, I hope this helps. I hope this brings you to where you need to be. On my day 5, I have to say my biggest goal was met, and it was finding out where I am in my mental health journey. I am at a stance now, and I see that it's only going to grow. So this right here is very helpful. Right now, I am feeling a little bit of tension, so I hope that that will subside as I am going through my different patterns of mental structures and mental health. I hope that my tension will subside. A lot of times during public speaking, nervousness can be the cause of tension, and just times where you feel like you may not be right in place with yourself. That's something that'll cause this type of tension. But I know right now I'm feeling a lot better, and in, I may not be all the way balanced, but I am in a good place of self knowledge and self worth. I still have to get that goal of getting me a all around full mirror and just getting naked and seeing exactly where everything is mentally. And I know I'm going to gain that strength. So, yes, please, everyone, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel, Row Your Boat. Because over here, we are always plugging holes on that tide in the ocean. We are plugging those holes for those water sprouts that may leak. We are taking cement or whatever blockage we can to keep all of the water so that this row your boat is going to float. Make sure your boat is floating in a positive direction in your mental journey. So too many struggles will, so that when you are having a lot of struggles, a lot of those activities will subside quicker through our times of our mental life paths. It's going to just sail right on through. So make sure to take heed on these type of topics, everyone. And I hope y'all are definitely getting involved. Make sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you think and what you are going through your journeys. Thank you again for joining me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have me a good old dinner tonight on my day off and just still let everything trail like it's been, very peaceful. So keep that peace going, everyone, through your mental and mindful type of experiences. I'll talk with y'all very soon. Day 5 has been a plus. See you later on Row Your Boat.